Chicago is buzzing as the Democratic National Convention is set to kick off in just a few hours. President Biden will deliver the keynote speech tonight, but the rest of the week will be focused on the future with Vice President Kamala Harris at the top of the ticket. Caroline Cummings has the latest from Chicago.
With the Democratic National Convention set to start in just a few hours, Vice President Kamala Harris's number 2, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, spoke to delegates about the hard work ahead.
We are going to leave it all on the field. We're going to knock every door that needs to be knocked. We are going to have no regrets on this.
As Harris gets ready to accept her party's nomination later this week, a CBS News YouGov poll shows she has opened up a 3-point lead nationally over her Republican rival, former President Donald Trump. But she is effectively tied in the battleground states that are likely to decide the race.
With Vice President Harris and Tim Walz leading the ticket, I think it's really finally showing that the Democratic Party is truly committed to being the forward-looking party.
But the poll also showed that more than a third of registered voters say they don't know what Harris stands for.
I very much consider us the underdog. We have a lot of work to do to earn the vote of the American people.
Harris will use the convention to introduce herself to voters and outline her vision for the future. But first, a look back and a passing of the torch with tributes planned for tonight's headline speaker, President Joe Biden.
He sees his role in this campaign as volunteer in chief. He's ready to do whatever he needs to do, whatever she wants him to do to get her elected.
Security is tight in Chicago as law enforcement prepares for large protests opposing the war in Gaza.
We're marching on the DNC to demand an end to all U.S. aid to Israel.
In addition to protests outside, a pro-Palestinian group that calls itself Delegates Against Genocide will protest inside the DNC this week. Caroline Cummings, CBS News, Chicago.